Hey everybody, welcome to Amy Nolte Music. A few days ago, I put out an Instagram reel, and I did it with a purpose in mind. I wanted to prove a point. Let me show you what it was like. If you're seeing this video in your algorithm, chances are you have a lot more musical ability than you give yourself credit for. Try this little trick that I know with me. I'm going to play you a chord, and I want you to sing me a scale that starts on this note. All right, I'm just going to play this chord. You're going to sing a scale. Ooh, starting there, go. I'm going to bet that you sang. Ooh, doo, 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 doo. And that's a Dorian mode. A Dorian. How about that? Try this one. Sing me a scale that starts on this note. You just sang the Mixolydian mode. Did you even know that you knew it? You do. Try this one. Start on this note. Ooh, go. Did you sing this? Ooh, doo, 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 doo. You sang the D harmonic minor scale. D harmonic minor! You sang it! Try this one. Start here. Ooh. Did you sing this? Ooh, doo, doo. Or something close to it. If you did, you sang a diminished scale, and that's crazy. Try this one, last one. Start here. You just sang a Lydian scale. I know that not all of you did all of these, but if you even got one, you've got more musical ability inside of you than you knew. You didn't even know the names of the scales that you were playing. All you had to do was hear a sound, and your ear did way more than you ever thought it could do. Give yourself more credit. Now, I've done this dozens of times as I've traveled around the country teaching master classes, camps, workshops. It works every time, and the reason that I do it is to prove to people that they're not as dumb as they think they are about scales. Sometimes we're playing a song and people are like, I just don't know the scales that I can sing. If you know me, you know that I hate when people think about this. Like, what are the scales? I don't know how to improvise. I don't teach like that. You know, I teach that if I play you a chord, that you ought to be able to come up with something that you think sounds good, and it's probably not going to be a scale. Because you hear the chord and you think of a melody. Now, that's the way that I like to perform. It's the way that I like to help other people learn to perform and to improvise. But the thing is, all you have to do is hear the chord, and I'm telling you, your mind already knows how to sing a scale. Isn't it crazy? Look at all the comments that I got back. It worked. Like, people were blown away that they could sing, especially the diminished scale. Like, a lot of them had never even thought of it before. But if I just tell you what note to start on, you're probably going to do it. Ooh. Can you hear the next one? Ooh. Hear the next one? Ooh. Next one. Ooh. Is your ear doing it for you? I'm betting that it is. It's kind of amazing. What if I keep that, but I put this one on the bottom? And I tell you to start down here. I'm going to bet that you heard that one. Isn't that crazy? I'm just banking on it because it's what I hear. I'm pretty good at playing something and maybe knowing what everybody hears when they, I don't know, when I play it. There's just something in me that can always make a good bet that it's the right thing. So I hope that I'm helping you to discover this. So check this one out. It's a half diminished chord. Oh, there's your starting note. What are you going to sing for me? Go. Did you do it? Locrian. I'm going to bet that you did do it. There are other options. If your ear's really advanced, you could go. You could add that natural 9 in there. You could. I don't know if you did, but I'm banking on the fact that you probably didn't. Let me show you another one. I'm going to show you Lydian dominant. All I have to do is just play you the chord. It's a dominant chord, F7. And I'm going to add that note in there. Because for your ear, if you hear that ringing, la da da, if you can barely hear this one in there, when you get to the 4th degree, you're probably not going to go da da. You're probably going to go, oh, I don't think that one's right. La da 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 da. And even if you've never heard a Lydian dominant scale before, you couldn't tell anybody, heck yes, this is Lydian dominant. You're probably going to sing it just because you hear the notes ringing. So how can you put this to work for you if you've got some chord changes going by? Let's take some chord changes. Let's take Summertime. Now, if you hear that chord, you're going to be able to come up with ideas like I just did, whether you sing them, whether you whistle them, whether you play them on your instrument, even without knowing the name of the scale. You're probably going to be able to come up with some ideas. But when I change chords, you might not know what to do because the minor 4 chord's coming up. D minor, we're changing from A minor to D minor. If you try to play on beat 1, but if you wait for maybe beat 3, maybe beat 4, maybe bar 2, which is fine, you're going to let that chord digest within yourself, and I guarantee you're going to have ideas. So Summertime, right? You might start with the melody right on beat 1. Da 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 da. Maybe you don't know what to do here. Listen to it. Ba da da da. Here comes the next chord. You heard how I rested, right? I rested before I went la da da da. That's because it took me a second, took my ears a second to acclimate. Here comes the next chord. I'm not going to sing on beat 1. Da da da. Hear the next one. Da 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 do. Wait. There's an art in waiting. There's an art in and of itself, in improvisation, in finding the courage within your own choices to be able to say, I'm waiting. I don't hear anything yet. Let that chord marinate in my ears, in my soul, before I even think about having an idea. Because honestly, I don't have one yet, especially as a singer. Singers oftentimes have a hard time hearing where the song's going to go before it gets there. And if you can just be patient, wait for it, I guarantee ideas will come. You just have to say to yourself, I don't have to sing all the time. How can it help you as an instrumentalist, though, to do this? I'm going to tell you, you need to sing more. You need to put down that saxophone, put down that trumpet, put down that guitar, Don't put down the piano. It's already down. But just sing a little bit, whistle a little bit, and hear the ideas that might come out of you if you're not thinking, okay, hey, Dorian. D melodic minor. Like, if you don't have the name of a scale in your head and the buttons that you've practiced at your disposal, like if I tell you, please put it down, just hear the chord, sing the thing that comes into your head, it is vastly more fun than being able to name something, press buttons, and say, there it is. I played a C melodic or D melodic minor scale or whatever. Like, there's a time for those scales. And it's when you really want to cook, you know, when you really want to play on that downbeat and you want to have something that builds, it like pushes, it moves everybody ahead, it builds in volume, it builds in amount of notes, so that you're moving somewhere like toward the climax of your solo. There's a time for those scales, but people rely on them all the time. And you have more music in you than just scales and pressing buttons. So with this video, I hope that what you'll do is you'll maybe put on a play along. Maybe you'll, go home and put on Green Dolphin Street. Those are kind of hard sounds to hear. Maybe you put on a little repeat of those first 8 bars. What do you want to sing right there, right now, if I play you that chord? Start here. Sing it. Now, what do you want to sing when I change to this one? They're pretty notes. I know you just sang pretty notes. Do it again. What do you hear now? Better notes than you thought you could do, right? Those are better notes than you ever thought you could come up with. What do you hear on this one? Mess with it a little bit. This one's hard. Yeah, resolve it. How'd you do? Now do it again, but faster. Do it again. Wait, listen, now sing. Wait, listen, now sing. Listen, now sing. I'll try it for you. Hear how I'm reacting to the sound of the chord? Isn't it nice to have an interaction with the chords, just the same as if you were like doing a call and response with another improviser? The chords can be what fuel your fire, but not the name of the chords. I didn't even ever tell you the names of these chords. I wasn't like, oh, be careful, this is an E major on top of an E flat. No, I didn't say it. I just let you hear it, because that chord can be your inspiration. It can be your friend. It can be your jumping off place if you'll only allow yourself to listen to it. Next step, sing me another idea. Sing me another one. Did you have 2 right there? Now, pause the video, pick up your instrument, and see if you can play the exact thing that you just sang to me, because that's where the magic happens. If you can sing something, if you can go da 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 da. Now you might need to stop right there and say, what did I do? You might need to have your phone out and record yourself. La 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 la. I know that that's approaching 1. I'm a tone under 1. Then I use my brain. Then I use the theory. I'm like, okay, if I say that this is the 1, this must be the 7. I know I didn't do anything super crazy. It probably was a major scale. Yeah, it was. All right, so can I play that on my instrument? Yeah, I did. Now sing the next thing. That's what I chose to sing. I chose to keep my motif going. Now I've got there's the root again. So I know that I'm under it 2 tones this time. Now let's listen to the next one. I'll sing what I hear. It doesn't come fast. You have to go slowly. And like I said, if singing doesn't work for you, you can whistle those, but do it slowly and keep track of what that first note was. If you're having trouble hearing a first note, you can say to yourself, all right, I'm not good enough to do what you're saying, Amy. Like, this doesn't happen for me like it does for you. And that's valid. That might be true. So play yourself the chord, E flat major 7, and say to yourself, I'm going to choose one of these notes that I have down and make myself start on it. Maybe that one. All right, so I find it. Da, 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 da. That's a simple one. Now, I know that this is in common to E flat minor. Sing it again. La, da, 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 da. That's how you can find it. If you're having trouble finding it, make up your mind about which one you're going to start on and start there. I actually have a whole course that goes over this kind of stuff, like how you can hear a chord and come up with a motif if this kind of thing doesn't come as like second nature to you. I do it with the tune Take the A Train. It's like an hour-long video. It's called Creating Motifs, Meaningful Motifs Without Relying on Scales. And what I do in it is I give you all these ideas, like just like that. Like you can start on a chord tone. That's the first idea. So maybe you choose to start on the E of a C major chord. And then you just make a choice. Am I going to go up? Am I going to go down? Like that's the first thing is start on a chord tone. Next thing is ascend. So da 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 da. That's a choice, and that's a nice melody. And you can do it, and it's a motif. So that when you're singing, you know, Overtake the A Train or playing Overtake the A Train, do da do do da da. All you have to do here is choose another chord tone. The chord is D7. All you have to do is choose one of these notes and do the same motif. Same thing over D minor. And I'll bet your ear just wants you to resolve it. And it's not so hard. That's what the course does. I give you something like 15 different ideas about how to make motifs, and I leave you lots of space to do it. I play you the chords. I say, play your motif. What is it, And then I give you like 15 different ideas of how to start your motif and how you can like train your own ears to hear something when you don't hear anything. You can get this course if you sign up for the Nebula platform with my discount, huge discount. It's like $6 a month. Nebula is also the place where I put my videos first. You can always see them several days before you'll be able to see them on YouTube. And I can put bonus videos and extended cut videos on Nebula that you will never see on YouTube because it's a place for going deeper. I can go really in depth and show you musical examples from recordings in ways that I never could on YouTube because of how difficult it is to avoid the freaking copyright strikes there. Joining Nebula won't just get you access to all of my extra videos, it'll also get you access to bonus content from many other music creators that you already know, like Mary Spender, Adam Neely, 12 Tone Music, Charles Cornell, and it's a platform with no ads ever. There's nothing to let you know how many times a video has been viewed or liked or commented on because those things don't matter on Nebula. It's a place to learn about the world around you. And you can do that across the entire platform as you explore videos about a variety of subjects. Breathtaking original videos from Nebula. Subjects ranging from film, current events, history, culture, and even some that are just plain fun, like the original series, Jet Lag the Series, where hilarious friends race across the globe and complete challenges and make me laugh my butt off every time. Signing up for Nebula is easy if you use my code. It's only $36 for the entire year, which is less than 1 cup of coffee per month. $3 per month, it's a really low price to get everything that you get with Nebula. And also, one really cool perk is that you can now access guest passes so that if you watch a video that you think is absolutely amazing and your friend doesn't have Nebula, you can share it with your friend. Check out all of the different levels of sharing that are available to you. I'd love to be able to help you to fill in these gaps, progress faster on your musical path than maybe you ever have before. I swear it's going to give you power that you didn't know that you had. It's the main thing I want to convince people of with my platform. I want people to know these secrets that I've learned and to realize that they have talent. Mostly, I just want you to trust yourself a little more. I just want you to realize the power that's inside of your ear and give it room so that you can be you more when you improvise. It's the most fun thing that I know is to actually hear the thing and then produce the thing with your fingers. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time on Amy Nolte Music.